Good morning, guys. Welcome to our live intraday trading session. We are here to analyze the market and take trade accordingly. We will be looking at the majority of the aspects of index and we'll try to interpret it. So, if you guys have any question during this live session, then ping me on the live chat. So, let's start the session. So, today is the day 6 of the challenge, and we are aiming to convert 15,000 capital to 1 lakh. So, let's start the journey. So first we'll take a outlook on the market. So has broken down 19,700 support and it is staying below it. So if we go into the 5 minutes time frame, the market is trying to test 19,700 support and trying to consolidate in this zone. If we look at the Bank Nifty is in a parallel channel right now, and but still it has broken down the major trendline support, and we may see a downside from here. So it took a rejection from 14,000 this trend line and took a rejection from 46,117 and it isn't able to cross 46,200 levels. So till the time it doesn't cross 46,200 we won't be bullish. But it has broken down the channel, so we are kind of bearish on both the Nifty as well as on Bank Nifty because it has broken down the support. So let me show you the trades which I have taken. So the first trade I have taken is on USD INR on a daily time frame. See, yesterday we talked about that if it breaks down this trend line, then we will go for short on USD INR, and it has eventually played really well. And our first target was around 81.63. So we will test. I feel that we will test it today itself or tomorrow. Then once it gets broken 81.63, then we'll go further downside till 81, around 81. So that's for USD INR. So this will be our second target for USD INR. Now we may try to continue looking. So Fin Nifty has very good support at 20,500. Yeah. So till the time it doesn't break 20,500, then we won't short on Fin Nifty. Once it tries to break 20,500 levels, then we'll go for short on USD on Fin Nifty. So this is the trend line support which I am talking about. And once it gets broken, then we'll go for short on Fin Nifty. We'll take the trade accordingly and we'll try to show you how we are going to take a trade on Fin Nifty. So the current trades, you can take a short trade on Bank Nifty. See, the Bank Nifty gets weakened more when it breaches 45,940 levels. So once it breaks this level, then you can go for short because this is quite a strong support, acting as a quite a strong support on Bank Nifty. Similar situation on Nifty as well. Nifty, I also feel that Nifty is in a parallel channel. Let me draw the parallel channel. So this is the parallel channel in which we are on Nifty right now. So once this parallel channel gets broken, then we may see lower levels, that 19,500 levels and 19,300 levels, because that is the support trend line, strong support trend line where Nifty should go if the results are coming too bad then. But Nifty, according to the situation, trying to hold up the market. Let's see. So I have taken a trade on Tata Steel as well. So Tata Steel is right now trying to go up. It's around 17.35, and it looks like that it has kind of broken this trend line resistance. And if it has broken, then it's well and good, because I have taken a trade on stock options on Tata Steel, and my strike price was around 116. But due to the decay of the July expiry, the break even is at 1919 point something. So we are waiting for it to cross 118 so that I could eventually be near break even. And right now I'll be in profit if it goes above near 18,000, 118. So today we do have a result of Tata Motor as well. So lots of situation to consider right now. Nifty is weak, and even I also want to go for short on Nifty. Similar situation for Bank Nifty. If Bank Nifty crosses 45,940 area, then also I want to go for short on Bank Nifty. So let's see how it eventually plays out. So we will take a trade on Nifty once it breaks this parallel channel. So if we look at the Bank Nifty, similar situation is there. CNX Midcap right now it's looking strong, but I don't feel that it will remain strong for a long time, because if you look at the chart for CNX Midcap, it has went from 29,000 around 30,000 to 36,000, and it's a very steep rally. So once it breaks this trend line is a very strong support area. Once it breaks this, then we will see lower levels till 35,600, I feel, or we could see just 36,350 area. And once it breaks this level, then we will see for 34,500 area. So that's for CNX midcap. And once CNX midcap gets weakened, I will definitely go for short on Nifty. Similar for Bank Nifty, because lots of bank are also in the midcap stocks. The large cap also has similar weightage on Nifty like midcap. So, but the small cap have lower weightage on Nifty. So that's the thing. So if CNX midcap goes down, then eventually all stocks will try to drag down. So if we look at the Nifty has faced the resistance near 19,700 area, and it's right now trying to break the previous day low. So once it breaks previous day low, then you can go for short, and aiming your target should be very small. You can go for scalp trade if you want to, and your target should be around 19,000 30 40 area. So that's the area you should look at to book profit for the scalp trade you are going to take. So Bank Nifty is also near to break the resistance area. So let me drag it bit down because it's 940 area, not 950 area. Uh, Also, I had to watch Tata Steel. So if we look at the uh, India VIX, so India VIX, where is it? India VIX. So India VIX is looking much more stable because it is the volatility has decreased hugely, minus 8%. So that's too much. So Nifty and Bank Nifty looks much more stable right now because the momentum has decreased. So once it cools down, so once it rises up, so once the India VIX rises up, then you can go for short because you will be seeing a drag down or drop down on the market for both Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, both the indices. So I will be waiting for an opportunity to break this parallel channel because I don't want to have a reflux when I will be short on the market. So that's the opportunity I am waiting for. And so Rushi is saying good morning, all the best for day six. Thank you, Rushi. So right now we are testing the support for both Nifty as well as for Bank Nifty. So this is the low area. So once it crosses this 19,650 area, then you can go for short, but your target should be really small. You can take a scalp trade if you want to. See how the market flow will be for Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty is facing resistance on the top of the parallel channel as well as it is facing the resistance on the trend line. So that's why it's trying to find a support. So if 45,940 area doesn't give a support to Bank Nifty, then eventually it breaks down or it will be in a kind of a bearish territory. So once it breaks the parallel channel on the downside, then you can go for short on Bank Nifty because now the momentum will be on bearish side. So it will not just be in a bearish territory, but it will also have the momentum. So that's my point of view on Bank Nifty. So if you guys have any questions, then you can ping me on the live chat. So if you want guys any song, then I will also try to play the song. But I don't know how to adjust the voice on a live for the song which I will be playing. So Bank Nifty has broken down the 45,940 area support and it is now in the bearish territory. So once it breaks the parallel channel, then we will go for short on Bank Nifty. Or once it breaks this area, which is around 45,850 area. So once it breaks this area also, then we will go for short. So now we should look at Nifty. So Nifty is trying to have a momentum on the bullish side, and even the India VIX is also down pretty much around 9.10%. So the market is trying to hold up, but that's too much holding. Or it, I am feeling that the operators are trying to hold up the market, but I don't feel that market will eventually hold it. Market will eventually break down. That's what I feel. So just we are waiting for the market to just break down, then we will enter into the trade. And once we are done with the trade, then we'll sign off. So Rushi is trust telling me just play the song. It may work. I'll play song. Don't worry. But right now the market is much more exciting than playing a song. So we are waiting for that. So one more thing I wanted to tell that US future is kind of a bit down, but still the candle has formed here is bullish engulfing. So the momentum is still on the bullish side. And if you look at the daily candle formation, then it's looking that the reversal has pretty much happened and just it's trying to hold up the market. So once it breaks down, then the lower levels are going to come. That is 19,500 and 19,300. So that's the opportunity we are waiting for on the market. And even we are on the bearish territory for Bank Nifty Bank. Bank Nifty. So we are waiting for Bank Nifty to cross 45,850 levels. So once it crosses, we'll take a trade on the downside. Okay. So you just have to be patient enough on the market to take a trade. So you don't have to rush things because see if you take trade in this zone, so bearish side doesn't have a momentum. But it is right now in the bearish territory. So if any positive news or any reflux comes, then the market will try to test the top of the parallel channel. So you may face stop loss again and again if you take a trade frequently. But if you take trade and but if you wait and take a trade patiently, then the chances of hitting a stop loss will be get minimized. So that's what my point of view is trying to explain to you guys. So we take a trade, we take less trade, but we take more accurate trade. Yesterday also we took a trade here. Once it broke 45,940 area, and it went till 45,860 area. So our target was around 45,840 area, but it didn't hit our target, and we saw a reversal, or we saw that bear has lost his momentum due to the parallel channel, but we weren't aware about the parallel channel. So that's why I told you guys. So the second opportunity we got here, I told you guys that we should exit from here because otherwise this could be an risky trade rather than a simpler trade with much more risk and reward ratio. So this is the reflex I am talking about on Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty I will again try to test 45,940 area. So if it sustains somehow or manages to touch get above 45,940 area, then it will try to consolidate and waste your time eventually. So you will face GK also. So Bank Nifty has faced the resistance near 45,940 area, but we will wait for the candle to form on a 5 minutes time frame. So let's look at the 15 minutes time frame because the 5 minutes time frame has lots of consolidation and lots of worse thing. So we will try to look at the 15 minutes candle. So 15 minutes candle looks like that it has breached or broke down the 940 support, and it is just forming another candle below the support area. So once it forms a 15 minutes candle below the support area, then the breakdown can go pretty much well then. So similar situation on Nifty as well. Nifty is trying to hold up the lows, which is around 19,650 area. So once it breaks down, then you can go for short on Nifty as well. but I will be waiting for parallel channel to break. So I won't suggest you take trade once it breaks the low. So I'm not a trader. I'm not that kind of a trader who just gives you around 20 to 30 points, move on Nifty, or give 60 to 100 points, move on Bank Nifty. I try to give the around more than 50 to 100 points on Nifty 50, as well as I try to give similar trade on Bank Nifty around 100 to 200 points. So that's my kind of a strategy, because then only it's worth to put your money once to make a bigger profit, or at least to stay positive on the market, or at least stay profitable trade, rather than taking a stop loss or taking a trade with 1:2 risk reward ratio, 2:1 risk reward ratio. So I would like to announce it once more. Today is the day 6 of the challenge, and we are aiming to convert 15,000 capital to 1 lakh. And right now, we are at 23,000 capital. So, let's start the session. So, let's look at the dollar index, what it's trying to say to us. So, it's facing resistance near 101.4. So, mostly on dollar, I try to look at the daily candle rather than looking at 15 minutes, 5 minutes candle, because we are not here to take intraday trade on USD INR, because sometimes it doesn't give the momentum. Sometimes it does huge. Sometimes it does give a huge momentum. So we want to capture the huge momentum. So that's why we take a holding trade on USD INR rather than taking an intraday trade, because the pattern formation on USD INR or dollar index whatever is on a daily time frame rather than on a intraday time frame or on a hourly time frame. So daily candle looks like that Bank Nifty is facing resistance, but just Bank Nifty is trying to hold up at the highs and trying to consolidate. So any positive news will eventually, once it comes, then eventually we break the resistance and will try to go above on the market. So that's mostly depends upon the FIDI position. So if FIDI want to show that market is trying to hold up the market is trying to hold up the support area, and it's not giving the momentum on the downside, so better to take a trade on the bullish. So once they give this conviction, then they will go for short eventually. Because if you look at just the candles, and if you just don't draw the trend lines now, then it pretty much looks like that there is some kind of a reversal. Either it may be on a smaller time frame, or it would maybe a small correction on Bank Nifty. So it does look like that. And even if you look at the option open interest, or the number of calls or number of pulls they have bought or sold, The overall thing looks bearish, and they are trying to show that market is trying to hold up, and eventually after 12 o'clock they will show their true nature, trying to break down the market eventually. So that's their kind of a thing, and our kind of a thing is we'll just wait for a good trade. Whatever they are trying to interpret, we won't consider that. We will consider our levels, and eventually we will flow with them. So we will eventually flow with the big money if we stay patient, because they know where a stop loss will be. So they will try to hit a stop loss and try to increase their uh, position on whatever trend they want to go eventually. So see, that's what I was talking about on Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, this is a crucial level. So 45,940 is a very crucial level. So they will try to bring down the market below 45,940 area. So once they brought, they will try to give reflux or try to hit your stop loss. So this momentum is due to your stop loss itself. This consolidation, the range consolidation is due to the lots of impatient trade happening. But still the momentum is on the bear side. So Rushi is asking, are you going to take a trade on Fin Nifty? So obviously, Rushi, we are going to take a trade on Fin Nifty, but so once Bank Nifty breaks down, Fin Nifty will eventually break down. Fin Nifty has a very strong support near. Fin Nifty future has a very strong support near 20,050, 20,500 area. So that's the thing we are waiting for. So once it breaks down this level of 20,500, or once it breaks down 20,674 area. So if it breaks down 20,674 area, we will go for breakout trade. But if it breaks down 20,500, then we will short Fin Nifty. I hope you understood, Rushi Jingade. So let's look at the USD INR. So USD INR momentum again coming on the downside. So Bank Nifty is still below 45,940 area. Oh, the connection. So now I feel that now the momentum is coming slowly on the bear side. So once, and even the India VIX is down right now around 10%. So if you look at the India VIX, so India VIX is down around 10%. So there is much more room on the upside. And once it tries to show some up, So some upside on India VIX, then you could see some selling on Nifty as well as on Bank Nifty. So that's my point of view. So eventually this happens also that whenever the India VIX rises, then the market goes into the panic mode, and whenever the India VIX drops down, then there is certain stability on the market, both in Nifty, in Bank Nifty, and even in the IT sector. So right now, I feel that there is a kind of a stability on the market. So that's why the market doesn't have the momentum on whichever side it wants to go. So now eventually they are trying to get your stop loss on the upside, trying to push the market on 45,940 above. So that's why we are waiting for it to cross 45,850 levels, because there won't be any such dramatic representations of candles. And even the Nifty. So now I will play song. So, so Rushi is asking a very beautiful question that why there are two market exchanges for every same shares. So I want to explain this. So why there are two stock exchanges on India, but they have a similar purpose, and one of them is pretty much old, that is BSC. So why do we need two exchanges? So the answer is simple. So what NSE and BSC are type of a bank. So if there is only one bank in the market, then you won't have any much choices about the taxes, about the interest rate you're paying to the exchange. So once there are multiple exchanges, or once you do have multiple banks, then you sort of have a choice on whichever side you want to take a loan, tax, pay tax, whatever. So that's why there are two stock exchanges on India, and we could see multiple stock exchanges on further in future. So I hope you got my answer, Rushi. So Bank Nifty and Nifty right now both are doing time pass. So they are not giving any trade. So Nifty is also trying to hold up. Bank Nifty is also trying to hold up. So right now we are in a no trade zone for both Nifty as well as for Bank Nifty. So once again, I will be soon back.
Don't forget about me and all the things I could give to you, baby. But I guess you can't see, making new memories with me. Oh, yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Oh, yeah, I'm good either way. I'm good either way. What happened to forever? Now we're not together. I know it's
So, so we are back again. So we are very close to our next trade on Bank Nifty. Similar situation on Nifty as well, but we will take a trade on Bank Nifty because the Bank Nifty results are quite normal, not that good, and Nifty might be getting supported by Reliance. So if you guys want to take a trade here, you could take a trade for around 100 points. So you can take a trade here, put your entry here, exit here. Exit would be near this level, and our stop loss will be above 880. So our risk reward ratio is around 2.9. So let's hope. So we have not entered the trade into yet because it has not successfully breached the trend line. So once it closes its candle below the trend line, then we will enter into the trade. And even I have not entered into the trade. And even the Nifty hasn't breached yet on the downside. So once it breaks this trend line, then we'll go for short and we'll almost try to capture 100 points. So once it breaks the parallel channel, then we'll go for short for longer time frame. Whether it could be a BTS trade, we won't care. So right now we we are at 45,865. So if we cross this on the lower side, then we'll enter into the trade. Once it goes below 45,850, so we could see some panic selling once it goes below 45,850. So if it holds, then we may see some consolidation because the India VIX is still high, and we will be closing the trade if it doesn't go below 45,850. We will close this live session. So it's again coming to break 45,860 level. So once it breaks this level, then we'll eventually try to get convinced. If it goes below this trend line, then we will be convinced on the trade to short, and we'll try to gain 100 points on Bank Nifty. Otherwise, if it doesn't break, then we'll be soon ending the live session. There is a bearish engulfing formation, candle formation on Nifty 50. So we are very near to the breakdown. So we want a breakdown on the both the side rather than taking a breakdown on just Bank Nifty or Nifty. So I will be signing off right now. So if you see Bank Nifty going down below 45,850 area, then you could go for short. Otherwise, wait for the opportunity to come. So that's it, guys. We'll see you later. Thank you. Bye bye.